If you feel like the claim hasn't been adjudicated properly, please let us know, and we will discuss it with Medical Mutual, and we'll say, hey, they're on the provider panel. They should be falling under, and they should have gotten that discount. Okay? Just to let you know, so this plan has not changed. If anything, we tried to enhance that Lake Blue panel so that it would be broader and that we're making sure we're taking care of everyone during this transition with University Hospitals and Lake Health. Any questions?
And they're included in Cleveland Clinic.
It's the SuperMed network you have right now. You got it. Yeah. Yes.
Can I just clarify to make sure I'm reading this right? On the Lake Health plan, when you scroll down to prescriptions, you have tier 1, tier 2 providers. So that means if a tier 2 provider prescribes me something and I pick it up at CVS, I'm paying tier 2 cost versus tier 1 cost. Like, so it's who prescribes it?
It is more where on the pharmacies, and I will get you an update on the pharmacies on that one. Yeah, that's a real. Let me get you an update on the pharmacies for tier 1 versus tier 2. Okay.
Okay.
I want to make a note of that. Sorry, I'm moving on you, Adam. Because I want to make sure I see that. I want to make sure I see that and that's clear.
Okay.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Any other questions? Okay. You know, this is the 5th discussion I've had today and probably the quietest group, so I can tell it's the end of the day for everyone. On the next page is Impacts RX. This is a prescription program, a discount program that has been put in place, and it's a way to help you save on your specialty medications. As you guys are probably aware, specialty medications are a huge cost driver out there. Someone was just telling me about their chemo that they'd received, which was $24,000 a time that they received it. And you look at the high cost, so basically any prescription that is $1,000 or more is going to be flagged in the Impacts RX program. They're going to take a look at it. If you qualify, if the drug qualifies for their panel that they work with on getting discounts, they will reach out to you. The reason I mention this is I think a lot of us, we are very aware of phishing, cybersecurity, and is this a scam? Is someone calling me trying to just get my information? If you have a concern, please reach out to the business office and let Adam know and Jamie know, and they will check with us to make sure that's a legitimate request from Impacts RX. If they've reached out to you, they want to be able to help you so you have no cost for your specialty medications. If they can help get you qualified, you would have zero cost. It's a significant savings to the health plan overall, but it's zero cost to you for those high-end prescriptions. But I say that because I know if someone were to call me and I don't know who they are, I'm going to be really leery about giving them my personal information. So make sure I let you know that there's a way to find out more. MetLife is going to be your new dental carrier. We do a lot of work with MetLife. They really came in and really negotiated a great deal for the county and for their dental plan. In fact, it is moving from Guardian, a self-funded plan, to a fully insured. And MetLife, you know, it's saving the county overall for the next few years quite a bit. You have a $1,000 lifetime maximum for orthodontia. I just touch on this. Calendar year maximum, $1,800 for the low plan, $2,000 for the high. Really, you kind of want to look at this and go, where am I going to get greater in-network services, or if you have out-of-network services, kind of look at those features. You can't go wrong with either. The rates are, excuse me, are actually lower than what you've had this year, so the rates are actually going to be lower for dental. The calendar year maximums, I like to mention, if people aren't aware, that is the maximum per dependent on your plan. So per belly button on your plan. That's the maximum they'll pay. And that's pretty great. So I look at, just so you people realize that's the benefit you have. MetLife's PDP network, I just make sure you know that it's the MetLife PDP network. We did do a network analysis to make sure that there would be minimal disruption. But I always say double check, just like anything like medical, double check your providers in the MetLife PDP network. And there is information, there was flyers that were sent out so that you can look up how to find that provider as well. IMED is your basic vision plan, and yeah.
Sorry, can I ask one thing on the dental?
Sure, absolutely.
As I'm looking back at this enrollment form on the last page here, for dental, it refers to the NAP plan and the PPO plan. Is that what this is, or is this what?
I know, it says low and high.
Yeah.
I know.
Let me confirm, and the reason I'm saying it is because I'm end of the day, and
Okay.
which is low, which is high, I'll make sure you know how that's labeled. I can pull it up on my computer, I can see it. Yeah. And I will just pull that up.
What is NAP?
Yeah, I'll tell you one second.
Yeah,
So it's
It's
not the
covered, that's
number.
the coverage.
yeah, I can look that up. I
Okay,
can look that up
thank
too.
you.
Yeah, great point. All right, IMED, so just so you know, basic, you have 100% coverage for basic vision exam. So this is, basic vision exam is covered, zero cost for you through the IMED program. You also have an IMED buy-up feature, and that's really for your hardware. One of the things I mentioned, a lot of people, their glasses, contacts. The other thing that tends to surprise people, it's one or the other, not both in the same year. When it comes to vision hardware, shop around. You've got great coverage. I even have IMED. I love them. I think it's a great carrier. They do a really nice job. But shop around where they take IMED, and that's really going to be the difference in your plan. Because I know glasses can be expensive, very much. But the difference is going to be where you go to get that hardware. There are online versions like Zenny Optical. I can't remember what location. They're like, Sam's Club or Costco. That's where you should go, Jill. But there are a lot of different places. Lens crafters. You have a lot of options on where to go. Your long-term disability. Let's see, did I skip anything? Oh, basic life. Excuse me. Basic life, voluntary life with Guardian. Wanted to make sure I mentioned that flat $20,000 benefit. I like to just say as well, make sure you do a refresh. Make sure you take and just do a refresh of your benefits, and make sure your family knows what your benefits are. So that's my one thing on life insurance I say, is that if something happens to you, you're not there to talk with your family about what you have. Make sure they know. I like to make sure my family knows, hey, here's what I have. If there's no other time of year that you're doing it, make sure we're doing it right now, okay? Long-term disability, this